What is going on, everyone? It is Tal, and I'm bringing you my Week 6 battle versus the Frosty Frosmoths and Ren. And after a really big win last week against an undefeated team, we continue this gauntlet where we have to face another team that is 4-1 with a plus 12 differential, I believe. So we're not going to get a break. We also next week face a really good team, so it's just going to be back to back to back. But if you want to be the best, you have to beat the best, and so here we are. So we face a really scary team with a Shaman Sky, which can outspeed our Meowscarada. We have a Samurott that can just get up hazards at bay. Arcanine Hisui that can, like, Terra Rock and Head Smash. It can Terra Grass. It can do a lot of different things to affect our team, so I'm not excited to fight that. I do expect those top three. I'm expecting the Fortress as well because of hazards on our side from either the Treads or the Deoxys or the Meowscarada or even the Quillfish, and Petron as well if I had Toxic Spikes on the Quillfish. Mamoswine, not as big of an issue. I have some calcs for it, but not as scared of it as I am other Pokemon. Sorry, by the way, if I sound tired. I had to wake up and we had to do this. We're on a 12-hour time difference, so not a lot of times work. Terra Comfy and Terra Regidrago both hit like an absolute truck. I don't really expect them, but I do expect the Iron Hands here. Iron Hands kind of can just bulk through our team. So I expect the first 5 Mons in Shaman, Samurott, Arcanine, Fortress, and Petron, and then the Iron Hands. Lycanroc I never see coming here. I didn't prep for speed on Lycanroc or Comfy. Comfy never uses its speed, just because of all of its priority, and Lycanroc as well, I just don't see it coming here. It's not terrible into the matchup. It's just not great. So first mon we're bringing it back. We're bringing the same exact Deoxys set that made the other guy forfeit. We have a lot of defense investment. I believe that I faced Focus Energy Samurott, and it kind of was a pain. So we can live 2 Focus Energy Aqua Cutters or Ceaseless Edges from a Samurott. So 2 crits. And then we have Cosmic Power, Recover, Restore Power, Nightshade. We are Covert Cloak this week, and Terra Poison, because Terra Poison so that we can't get clicked with Toxic, and Covert Cloak so that Seed Flare, Acid Spray, none of that stuff can lower our defenses. As well as if we are not Terra'd, we don't get like Malignant Chain Poison. So all of those things are really good. We just have a little bit of speed, just in case he has like no speed on Arcanine if he's like super duper bulky, but I don't expect the speed to come into play at all. But yeah, we are just, again, a standard Deoxys set. If we can set this thing up properly in the right position, we can win. Samurott's a little bit of an issue, but we do have Nightshade for it. And that leads into our next mon, which is super duper duper specially defensive Hisuian Quillfish. We have enough special defense to live 2 Earth Powers from a Scarf Shaman Sky. We can also KO it with a Gunk Shot. And then we put the rest into HP and defense. So Haze as well is so that, like, I've been in between Haze and Spikes, but I think I will go Haze just in case of some different things. Maybe if you get the Swords Dance off with the Samurott or something like bulks up. Either way, or the Comfy as well. If it's like Terra Steel Comfy, we can try to haze it. So Gunk Shot, Crunch basically for the Petron, that's it, and also so that we can't miss. Gunk Shot also helps against the Arcanine because it may Terra Grass. We're Pain Split to get our health back. Pretty standard, but really needed some big bulk this week, and that leads into our next one, which is again a super bulky Iron Treads. We have enough speed to outspeed. I believe it's just a max speed Adamant Arcanine. We have Ice Spinner. We can KO a Shaman Sky that has enough HP after its speed creeping a Meowscarada. So we have enough attack for that. We have Earthquake for just general damage, Rapid Spin to get rid of hazards from the Fortress, and then Stealth Rock to get up hazards, and then we threw the rest into HP and defense, because those are, we need a lot of defense for the Samurott, for the Arcanine as well. If he's like Terra Rock, he's probably going to try to spam Head Smash or Flare Blitz, so this will be our answer to it, kind of. Yeah, but that leads into Meowscarada. First week not using Scarf or Banded. I thought about running Banded, but I felt like having to being able to like mix up the moves helped us a little bit better. Enough speed to outspeed a max speed Jolly Arcanine, and rest into attack, and then HP were boots just in case of Fortress getting up a bunch of stuff, or as well as the Petrun maybe getting toxic spikes up. And standard set triple axle is for that Shaman Sky, U-turn is just for general pivot, Flower Trick is for stuff like the Samurai, and then knockoff is again for like the Petrun. Protein, just so that we can, if we really need to change our type or get that extra little bit of stab off. Next one, we're running a Rindoberry Palafin. This is an answer into the Shaman. Shaman's going to want to come into us a lot of the time. It's going to think it can come in us. If it sees that we click Bulk Up, it's going to think, okay, we're not AV, we can click it. And if he goes for Seed Flare, we can live it and then kill it with an Ice Punch. So Jet Punch, Wave Crash for just general coverage. I was CC because of the Samurai, but eventually had to change it just because of the Petrun wanted to get big damage onto it. So I believe we outspeed, it may be max speed Mamoswine, I believe. I think it's max speed Mamoswine, then enough defense to lift some hits from the Comfy, the Regidrago, and the Samurott, or sorry, the Shaman, and then rest into attack, and a little bit of defense investment. And that leads into our final mon, and I started off this team, the first mon I put in this team actually was a Terra Steel Vikavolt, and I thought it did really well into the Shaman, and the more I tried it, the more I really didn't love it. Also had Florges on this team at one point, had a Hariyama on this team at one point, but instead we're just going to have Specs Zork. This is probably the least tested set of all of my mons. Yeah, I only did one mock with it, but it felt pretty good here. We're just specs enough speed, outspeed, and max speed Jolly Arcanine, and just to spam Shadow Ball. The illusion really doesn't even matter here, but just really big damage, really big special hits. I tried so many different things in this slot, and nothing was really. Every time I'd bring it, it's like Hariyama was okay, the Florges was like okay, but Hariyama was probably the best of them. But I think Zoric was just a little bit better. And we're running Shadow Ball. Flamethrower is also for the Fortress. We can kind of break through it. Probably will be our lead, disguised as Meowscarada. That's what I'm thinking so far. Psychic for the Iron Hands, but I don't really expect to click it. I expect to just mainly click Shadow Ball throughout this matchup. And it even does a ton. It does like 40% or 50% to a Samurai. So that is going to be the team this week. We're 5-0 with a plus 16 differential. The best start to a season I've ever had, especially in singles. And yeah, I'm excited for this week. And it's going to be a tough one for sure. It's maybe one of our harder matchups. I was really prepping back and forth. I've also been super busy this week, so that hasn't really helped with all of this. But yeah, we're just going to jump straight into the battle. See you there. Okay. So we are in the battle right now, and he brought the Terragrass Arcanine, which is what I expected. He brought the 6 I expected, so no real surprises here. Kind of in the middle of Zork. I think I'm just going to lead Zork disguised as Meowscarada. Yeah. Or I can disguise it as Treads, but no, just in case I want to go U-turn. So good luck, have fun. I think he may think this is safe. I mean, low-key want to click Flamethrower. How much is Shadow Ball going to do? If Shadow Ball does, like, a ton. Yeah. I'm just going to click Shadow Ball. Yep. Gets up his rocks. He has no switch-ins to this, so I'm just going to click it again. Goes in the Samurott. That is not AV. He could just go for Sucker here, which is fine. I'm going to go into my Quillfish. Get the Intimidate off. He goes for Ceaseless. This is all fine. I think Gunk Shot is just fine here. If he goes into like Petrun or something, I can go into my Treads. Goes on the Fortress. I go for Gunk, it's fine. I'm just going to go for Crunch. Just to knock this thing out. Alright. So, quick KO. Fortress was rocky. That is fine. But Zork doing its job there. Zork and Quillfish back and forth. Just like week 1. So what do I think he's going to go into here? I feel like he may go into Samurott again. I'm not sure. Whatever he wants to go into, I kind of want to... He goes in the hands. Okay. I just want to pain split. He can go for Swords Dance, and I can haze it. Goes for Drain Punch. This is a decent amount. How much is Gunk doing? I mean, I could Poison, so yeah, I'm just going to go for Gunk. It's 29. Goes for Whirlwind. Please in the treads. Oh, nice. Okay, he may go into the Petron here. Thinking I'm going to spin. Or I could just Drain Punch. Really want a Rapid Spin. Or EQ. I think I'm just going to EQ. Goes in the sky. Okay. We can live in Earth Power, though. So, I'm just going to Ice Spinner. Goes for Substitute. Oh, he's not Scarf. Wow. He didn't bring Scarf into this matchup. I'm going to Rapid Spin again. I don't think you click Sub. Yeah, he goes in the hands. Nice. We get the Rapid Spin up. That's huge, actually. I'm going to go for Earthquake. Nice. Tried to get the kill. He's not Scarf. Wow, I could have brought Scarf on my... I could have brought Scarf Meowscarada. That's crazy, actually. So he goes into U. I think I want to go into Quillfish. Because I think you're going to Terra... You have to Terra Grass here. So how much am I doing? Arcanine, Hisui, Terra Grass. I mean, you're going to kill me. But, Treads, -1. 33 to 39. A decent chunk. I think I go into Quillfish. And Scout. Quillfish isn't as useful anymore. See what he wants to go for. He does Terra. Okay. Flare Blitz. That doesn't do a lot. And he's... Oh, he has Intimidate. Okay, so maybe he's bulky. Don't want to go into U or U. Could Flare Blitz again. I don't think Flare Blitz will kill Treads. How useful is Treads? Is pretty useful, to be honest. I think I want to Pain Split. If you go for Flare Blitz, it's fine. Yeah. And I think I'm going to Meow. He may think this is the... I'm just going to go for Triple Axle. Because also I'm always Bandit or Scarf. Goes on the Petron. Right? Only one time stinks. I do want him to think that I am Bandit or Scarf. So I'm going to go into Treads. Not clicking U-turn. Goes Malignant. Nice. Nice. I'm just going to get on my rocks. Parting Shot. That's fine. Okay. Who goes into Skyman, which is fine. I can just go for Ice Spinner. Because, yeah. Samurot's not going to be doing... I mean, Samurott could come in. Goes on the Petch. Okay. He knows our set. Can recover and stuff. I feel like I should go into Deoxys. This is the moment I should go into Deoxys, and I am. Pressure. Goes for Nightshade. Ooh, Nightshade. That's a little annoying. Nightshade's a little annoying. Could go for Malignant. I'm just going to go back in the Treads. Goes for Nightshade. Okay. Could Parting here. Could just go into Shaman. I'm just going to Earthquake. 52. Nice. Goes for Parting. Okay. Goes into the Arcanine. I mean, I can get some big... I mean, oh God. Treads is, like, so good, though. If I can get in the Zoroark, I can literally just click Shadow Ball and, like, do so much damage to everything. I'm going to go into Palafin. If I die, I die. Goes for Flare Blitz. Don't burn. Nice. Okay. I can just click Ice Punch here, I feel. Goes for Flare Blitz again. He's not... I don't think he's Scarf. That did a lot. I feel like going for the Jet Punch. He's just going to click Flare Blitz. So, I'm going to bulk up, actually. We live on 1. And he burns us. That's great. That's what I needed. Damn. Okay. So we're going to go into... Yeah, Meow and this have the same exact. We're just going to go for the Shadow Ball. I mean, does he have Sucker? He could. This thing is just way too good for the Petron to, like, sack it. So I'm going to go back into Meowscarada. Goes for Ceaseless. Okay. I'm going to go for the U-turn. If he goes into Petron, it's fine. We can go back into our Zork and click Shadow Ball. He goes for Ceaseless. Ooh, he's Scarf. Nice. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, I'm going to go into Treads. He's bulky Skyman. I did not expect that at all. We're going to go for the Ice Spinner. I don't think an Earth Power is going to KO us if you're bulky. Air Slash. Don't flinch. Don't flinch. Don't flinch. Nice. Treads another. Damn. Treads killing it this game. And Treads gets another. Oh my goodness. Treads went crazy. GG's to Ren. Was really terrified of that fight. And yeah, Treads did a lot more than I thought it was going to do, but it really was balanced in this game. So GG to Ren. We are now 6-0 with plus 20 differential. This is unbelievable. We 100% clinch playoffs. 1,000% clinch playoffs. I think we're going for the #1 seed right now. So we'll see if we can get it. We have a tough battle next week. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.